is up, you guys? Welcome to the stream. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? I'm back again to listen to your guys' music and give some feedback on it. Hopefully helpful critiques. Never too mean, always well-intentioned. How are you guys? I feel like we need to yap for a little bit because it's, I used to do these streams once a week. Right now, at the moment, it's every 2 weeks. So every time I see you guys, I'm a little bit like, oh my God, so long has passed. Like, so much has changed in the last couple of weeks. Hi, Kim. Hi, OMQ Raven, Sway Sean Music, Vacillator Official, Queen Princess, prod by SXMY89, Robert Cutwave, Redstone Geeko, J Chokin Official. What is up, you guys? It's good to see everybody. How is everybody doing? Have you been working on music? Put in the name of the song you are currently working on or just finished working on into the chat. I want to see what everybody's doing. I have been very hard at work, guys. I'm finishing my vocal production course, which is, okay, so this is the thing about me. I have to know that whatever I do, whatever time I think it's gonna take, whatever size I think it's gonna be, I need to always double that. I initially thought this vocal production course I was making was gonna be like a 6 to 8 hour course. It's more like 15. It's huge. But the good news is I actually finished all the filming and I'm just in the editing process now, creating like supplemental PDF, like things like that for it. But it is probably going to be the hugest course on vocal production there is. I've never seen anything this in depth on it. So that is very, very exciting for those of you who record singers, who sing themselves, record themselves, want to record themselves. This is going to be gold. It's going to be gold. Okay, so Danzo submitted their song. That's what's up. Redstone Geeko working on an album. I didn't know it would suck so much. No, honestly, like the self-critique is real though. I have also been working on something that's coming out very soon. It is potentially an Alina release. And yeah, I always forget how like the self-criticism kicks in so hardcore when it's like your artist release. I don't get like this when I make music for K-pop. I don't get like this when I make music for social media. I'm more like done, like let's go, let's keep moving. As soon as it's for me to release, oh man, it's rough. Saja Boys and Girls says, I love your videos. Love you. If you love Saja Boys, I have something for you coming out very soon. Nick is busy working on new material. That's what's up. Daniel's too nervous to submit your music. You know what? I understand. But whenever you feel ready, please do, because this is not just for like professionals or people who have been making music for a long time. It's for everybody. We have a lot of people who submit their very first song. Just make sure it's not AI. Like, I'd rather listen to your really raw kind of like new unfinished first song than for you to generate an AI song. If you generate and you submit, I'm gonna be mad and everyone in the chat will be mad too. So Nine Cat Meow says, I'm scared about releasing more music. I mean, yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, Eton says, whoa, an Alina release. Yeah. So Kalu says the same thing. That's what's up. Okay, guys. So for anybody who might be new here, what we do here is I listen to your guys' music on these streams, and it's a variety of styles, of kind of like development level. Like I said, some people are like professionals or close to being a professional. Some people are a little bit newer. All of that is okay. Just don't submit AI songs. Don't submit other people's songs. Like, don't just take like a Lady Gaga release and be like, I made this. Like, some people do it. I think some like really young people do it. Like, just don't do it. Like, you don't need to be doing that. So, but yeah, that's kind of the rules. One song per submission. Submissions are open while the stream is going, and the link is pinned in the chat, so you can go ahead and submit your song. So I'm trying to think if there's any other news. Oh, big news is I'm running a sale right now on my course, my music producer crash course. I have a link for that in the description of the video. It is 30% off, so it's like a good discount. If you guys want to grab that, it is there. This course is, I would say, I would caution anybody who's really new. I wouldn't recommend it to you. I'm just like being really honest. It's a little bit more like advanced beginner and up. If you already know how to use a DAW, like record yourself, make beats, you will find it really useful. If you want to do that but haven't done that yet, I will make something else for you coming up in a bit. But this course is probably going to be like a little bit too advanced. But it is available for those of you guys who are advanced, beginner and up, intermediate, advanced. It's going to help all of you guys a lot. But all that being said, let's listen to some music. I've got a really nice selection of songs here. And yeah, like I said, feel free to keep submitting, guys. Like, we do have a bunch of songs, but, you know, we always try to get through as much as we can. So, and what we do in every one of these streams is we do an early bird moment. In this stream segment, I will listen to the first 3 songs submitted. So they're at the very bottom of the list, and they're these 3 songs right here: Hype, the one, TG at Heart, and On My Bike. So let's go ahead and pull up Hype. This is by Andre Kuker, I believe. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And my headphones are plugged into totally the wrong interface. I've got 2 interfaces right now because one I'm using for my course. Let me go ahead and go into my Universal Audio Apollo interface, and I'm going to turn that background music off. And yeah, let's listen to Hype. Let me know if you guys can hear this okay. Oh. Ooh. Let's go. Oh, so dark. This is really fun. I really enjoy this. I wonder if they were thinking of K-pop, because I know a lot of K-pop uses like world music references like this. And I feel like they did a really, really great job. I really, really enjoyed the instrumentation in the post, like the hook of, what was that instrument, you guys? I'm not sure, but it was really, really cool. I enjoyed the drum production too. Everything kind of hit really nicely. The bass, I like the bass because it was a little bit almost like old school. It gave me like a little 2016 type of vibe, but like in a good way because it didn't feel dated with everything else around it. Yeah, and I really, really like the Bollywood references at all. So, I don't know. I think it's really, really cool. The only thing, and I kind of noticed, it was almost like a little tiny bit of a rub, like around here. Let me see if I can find it. I should turn it up. It's not even really a rub. I just feel like some of the harmonics are really, really tense, some of the intervals used, but I think it works. If anything, maybe just take a look at your lower mids, how they interact with the bass. That might be a little bit of an issue, just tiny little moments of like rubbiness and kind of muddiness, but it's so subtle. Like, this is really, really cool. So for anybody who is new here, what we do when we listen to a track, the chat votes whether to include this track in a special playlist that we have every month. It's called Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters, because through these live streams, our community has come to be known as the Piggies. Don't ask, it's a long story. But if you like this song, if you were like, yeah, this was a really cool track, comment PL, and this stands for playlist. And this is you casting a vote for a track or song to be included in the playlist. So I already see 1, 2, 3 PLs. Oh, I see the fourth one. Oh yeah, okay, I see another one. All right, this was easy. So Andre, let's go ahead and put you right into the playlist, and we have a freshie. We have a freshie playlist: Piggies of the Week and other eaters. October. Let's go.
Piggies of the Week and other
Special
eaters.
little Piggy sting that was sung by Kim Miguel, one of our community members. So very, very cool. Starting off strong, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next early bird track, which is going to be from TG Beats. I think it's called At Heart, Still Think of You. Either At Heart or Still Think of You. So one of those. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Ooh, pretty piano. Woo! Walk up. That was sick. Okay, such a cool beat. I kind of want to top line on this. I was like hearing all kinds of cool R&B melodies. Okay, so the beat and the arrangement I think is so sick and so like ready for top line. My only critique here is the mixing. Oh, I just think everything could kind of sit better, specifically the piano and the kick drum. Okay, I don't know if this is deliberate. If it was deliberate, it comes off not deliberate. It sounds like it is like distorting, right? And we actually talked about this in the last stream because somebody submitted a Brazilian funk song. And I was like, well, kicks are like this in the genre. They're like that. And that's a part of the genre. But it also can be like that in hip hop and R&B. I'm struggling with this kick. Like it keeps distracting me from just the overall vibes. Like it keeps catching my ear and being like, oh, is this a mistake or is this right? I almost, if I were doing it, what I would do is I would find more of a what am I saying? More of a clean bottom heavy kick, you know, something really round. Like, let me see if I can show this in like Ableton. Oh, I should have worn my glasses. I can't see anything. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, so like I would do like something lower, rounder. Oh, I can't hear anything. Am I not in there? Yeah, I'm not in the right interface. Give me a sec. Yeah, I think you're going for this vibe, but even that already would be better. Okay, I would do something like this, right? Like this kind of like more just round, really good sub. And then I would do like a crunchy layer. Let me see if I type in crunch kick. What happens? It's literal food crunching. Not quite. Let me see. Distorted kick. Anything come up? Honestly, okay, something like that. I would shorten that. And I would use that as an overlay. And that way you can control how much crunchiness you get. You know, that's a lot. But see, if I turned it down. Now we get like the crunch and then we also get the clean sub. So that's what I would recommend here. But honestly, a really sick track. I saw a whole bunch of PLs for it. So let's go ahead and add it in. Piggies, let's go.
Piggies of the Week and other eaters.
And let's go ahead and listen to our final track of the early bird segment. And it's going to be called On My Bike. This is by Sour Soda. I'm not used to doing anything heavy, but I wanted to try something similar to KDA style. Who misses KDA, guys? They need to come back. One of my concerns when producing was whether I was adding too many elements, that it would be difficult to top line. This is a very common concern and a valid one. So tell me what you think. I will. Let's listen. Yeah, you guys missed KDA. I see it. Okay, sour soda. It's a very cool idea. However, we have a lot of rubs going on here. We have a lot of parts that harmonically don't fit in with other parts. Actually, in fact, we were just listening to one. I will show it to you. Da, 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 da. This note, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. And I'll tell you what it should be. Where's my app? Let's see. Do, 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 do. Okay, so this F right here is not the right note for what you have going on harmonically. Da, oh, you have an F sharp. Da, da, da. I think it needs to be F. Da, 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 da. Okay, yeah, the last note, you need to drop it down half a semitone. And then here in the verse, I love that you have a tonal snare. I believe you have a tonal snare overlaid with a regular snare. Let me double check. Yeah. Da. So you're on the tonic right here. You're going boop, boop. On the B, you need to go down. Boop, boop. What is it? Oh, sorry. Sorry. His tuner was not doing the right thing. Da, C, we're starting on the C. Da, we're dropping down to the B. Because you're not moving your tonal snare with your chords, it ends up being on harmonic and rubbing. So that is the main thing that I felt. I think as far as your question, it could work for top line. Just fix all these rubs and it should be good. So let me know if you guys have a PL for this track or if not. I'm trying to see the chat. What does the chat say? Aton said, yeah, that's what I meant when I said I'm not sure about the melodic elements. Arush said, yeah, something is off. Yeah. Just small things like that. I feel like this happens when people maybe don't come into music production from being like a musician, like a trained musician, which is honestly fine. I personally, like, my belief is that everyone deserves to make music, whether you're trained, not trained, whether you come from singing, from playing an instrument, from beat making, from literally being like a lover of music and not knowing anything about it. You deserve to make it if you want to. So like literally zero gatekeeping and elite. What? I can't ever say this word. Elitism. No elitist behavior here. But this does create moments like this where you are not trained in music theory and you're kind of combining things and you're not sure why they're not going together. So when I feel like for you, Sour Soda, because you already are doing such a good job and you're combining things well, I think for you just studying up a little bit on theory would just really help you. At this point, like you're already doing the thing, so just like put a little time into it, you know? So, PL, I see one. I don't see others. That is okay. That is okay. Better luck next time. Great job. And guys, let us switch things up. Usually we go into a verified moment here, but I kind of feel like doing a little bit of a tiny little bit of a free-for-all. So for anybody who does not know what this is, you are allowed to spam the name of your song in the chat. LOL. So spam your song's name, try to spell it how it's spelled in the list here, because if you don't spell it like that, I just like won't find it. But yeah, type in the name of your song, and I'm just gonna pick some at random, and I'm gonna listen to whatever you guys submit. So this is gonna be fun. Don't be shy. Spam your hearts to your heart's content. Spam away. And let me write down whatever I just see pop up on the screen. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, got another one. Give you guys a little moment. Okay, got another one. Oh, you guys are going really fast. When it goes like crazy fast, I can't pick out anything. Okay, got another one. Okay, guys, I got 6. I usually do 6 in a free-for-all. So we'll have another one. So if I didn't randomly pick you, don't worry, there'll be another chance. But let's go ahead and listen to one of these songs here. And we've got Rooftop, and this is by D3AF. Feedback on production, still rough at the moment, that's okay. Would appreciate any input you have so far. Singers Instagram are this awesome, and their Insta in this. Always appreciate you shouting your Insta and your collaborators Instas out. Great stuff. Let's check it out.
What's this energy? I feel it draw to me like eyes, and all I see is you. Yeah, that's all my view is. Talk to me, walk to me. When you look at me, I forget to breathe. It's like you're the sun, can't get too close. You're too damn hot and it's killing me.
Rub. It was so good until there. Take a look at your moment right here.
You're too damn hot and it's killing me.
Right before, I think it was like 24 seconds in.
It's like you're the sun.
Oh, right there, that chord, what you've got going on in the pad, there's one wrong note in there. Just take a look.
Can't get too close. You're too damn hot
and this second chord, I don't think it's wrong. I just think your tail from the previous pad chord is like stepping on the next chord, and it's like creating like a weird combination of notes.
It's killing me. Ooh. Your silence turns me on. You don't look my way no more. I can't help but wanting more. Is
Nick, the singers are here.
I know you're scared of loving yourself.
Can you be here right now? I need you to be here right now. I know what you need right now. We can drink all day, girl, start in the morning. Get tipsy, then keep going. I'm not scared of love.
This is not AI, those guys. It does not sound like that.
Dance all night till the feet get tired. And our minds share highs about what miss you. Pull my sheets spilled, I pretend you're holding mine. Another night goes by, missing you.
That's 100% not AI, guys. She would not be this pitchy. If it was AI. I'm not trying to roast, but she has like, she's very good. She has like slightly pitchy moments. Yeah, it's not AI. Definitely not. Okay, let's talk about this. So first and foremost, the vocals are sitting on top of the track. The track is a little bit too soft. in a relationship to the vocals, right? And this is something I actually just finished filming yesterday because I was filming the mixing module of my vocal production course, and I talked about this at length. So basically, one of the first things when you start a mix, right, when you start mixing your beat with your vocals, is you need to level them. That's one of the first things that I do, whether I'm doing a full mix where I have the instrumental, or I'm doing what I call a top line mix where I'm mixing to a stereo instrumental, which is more of like a demo or like a last resort mix, but still can sound really good if you do it right. So balance your volume of your track to your vocals. If you're not sure, find a similar song and just reference, like, where are their vocals, where are my vocals, where is their track, where is my track. So that's what I felt like primarily about this. As far as the arrangement itself, other than the rubs I pointed out, it was nice. I liked that the drums were cracky, were good. The only thing I noticed was a little bit of sub missing, especially when you went into this bit here where the bass kicked in.
Right now,
I think it was maybe like here
Much that I'm asking for,
or here.
turns me on.
Yeah, you have that dun 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 synth bass. I kind of felt like that bass was just really, really soft. I would either layer it up with a subbier version of that sound, or I would tuck an 808 under there, which I think could go hard for a song like this. And then my other big comment is the guy singer. So the girl singer is much more of like a developed singer than he is. And the disparity between them is like, it's really startling to me. Like, as soon as he started singing, I know what you were going for. You were going for like almost like a little bit of like Bad Bunny, like kind of vibe. But I just think like where he's at vocally, it was really, really different than where she's at vocally. What I would do because of that is I would affect his voice a lot more and make it like, oh, this is like a cool affected voice, and she's more of the clean pop voice. So I would probably like really go heavy on the tune, you know, like the T-Pain type of style. I would maybe do some creative effects like layering octaves, distortion, like effects layers, throws on that, just to kind of make that seem more intentional. But yeah, I like this. What do you guys think? Let me see. What is everybody saying? What is everybody feeling? Oh, people just talking about AI. Guys, AI is taking over in the fact that all we do is talk about it. How are you able to tell if it's AI or not? Well, one, I said it's a little pitchy, like she's a little pitchy. And then second, there's no robotic quality to it. I just think she's a good singer and she has a good mic. That's really what it is. Okay, I see a couple of PLs. Do you guys? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, I see enough PLs. All right. I see lots of PLs. Queen Wittick says, I'd add some distortion to the male vocal too. Yeah, I fully agree with that. But honestly, great job. So straight into the playlist it goes.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
And all right, next up on my list is a song called Alone. And this is by Halal Aman, a gold member. Awesome. So first timer on your stream, thank you so much for being here. This track is a cinematic type score. Oh, love it. I love when you guys submit something that is so far from what I do, but something I really appreciate, like score music. Looking for feedback on production mixing. Thank you. And this is their Instagram. Awesome. Let's listen. Dark. Oh, cool. Ooh, I love the effects. Ooh. I love the random screeching bird. It adds to the ambiance, for sure. Very atmospheric and cool. let's talk about this. Really, really cool track. What I mostly felt was I kind of liked the arrangement. There were no parts that I felt stood out in a way where I was like, oh, I would take that out, right? The arrangement itself felt nice as far as the melodies played, the bass, you know, the drum parts being played. However, the mix and sound selections, I was a little bit like questioning. So with the drums, I have myself played around with this drum style a while back. It hasn't been my recent style, but I have definitely done a deep dive into this, what I call muted drums type of style. So this is a harder drum style to pull off, where everything, all the top end of the EQ is a little bit rolled off and you get the like that vibe, because you really need to be super intentional about what's going on in your lower mids, right? Right now, what I'm feeling is, let me just pull up an EQ. What I'm feeling is that you have a very large concentration of stuff going on right here, about 200 to 400 hertz. You know, your kick has got like either a verb layer on top of it, or it's just kind of mixed in a way that there's a lot of lower mids. Some of the pads are down here as well. Bass has got a little bit of that top end for bass, so lower mids again. So you have just like a little bit of a spike here, and it's hard to make these types of spikes work because they give your tracks more of a feeling of muddiness if they're not used really, really intentionally. So let me specifically listen for a second again, and I just want to see like what I would mix specifically differently. Oops. Okay, first of all, your kick, I would try to get it out of the lower mids and more into the subs. So I would dip the frequencies in the lower mids in the kick, and I would really like increase the sub frequencies. Potentially this could also mean swapping your kick sample that you use. Very often in the mix stage, I swap out my kicks because I realize what the whole mix needs, and I go, oh, this needs more subs, or actually I need a kick with a lot more like high-end poke through. So don't be afraid to like play around with the sample or to layer the sample. Yeah, and then your synth, the rhythm synth, and your pads, just make those play along nicely. Dip the frequencies where the synth is poking, and then vice versa for the pad, because right now it's obfuscating a little bit. That's what I'm feeling. Very technical breakdown on this one. So I see what you guys are saying. Kim is asking, is Lyre coming back to Spotify? I don't know, you guys. Do you guys want Lyre to come back? We technically are like clear to do it. And we did do a little like collab a couple of days ago that we posted. Literally, we're just saying like a K-pop Demon covers. What? K-pop Demon Hunters cover. And I think a lot of people like really liked it. My mom would not leave me alone. She's like, you girls need to come back. My mom is like the biggest Giselle fan. She's like, screw you and Ellie. Not really, but she like loves Giselle. She's like, oh, Giselle, so charismatic. My mom's very Russian. She's like, oh, beautiful charisma, expressive eyes, Giselle. I think she just wants Lyre to come back so I can like make Giselle a star. But yeah, I don't know yet, but I do know that I'm coming back to Spotify soon. So are you guys PLing this track? I see a couple of PLs, but I don't see a ton. Sorry, I just started yapping and I didn't ask for PLs. So let me know if you guys would like to give Halal a PL. Kim says, yes, live, please. Riri says, I want to be a YouTube music artist. I don't like Spotify. I mean, fair. It doesn't pay. And it treats artists like crap, guys. Like, it really, really does. Okay, I see lots of PLs. Let's add it to the playlist.
Piggies of the week and other
Good
eaters.
job. And then we have another song to check out. This one we heard on the last stream. So this is going to be an updated version called Intuition. Hi, Alina. Oink, oink. Oink, oink. Back to you. Throw it back. Piggy's know where it's at. Oh, you guys are so cute. Piggy Music Group is here. This is our finished version of track Intuition. We hope to be able to pitch it to K-pop. Well, these guys are amazing. If you guys have not heard this song, you're in for a treat. Let's listen to how this ended up all finished.
Intuition tell her that she's super fly. Her intuition got her never need to lie. A baddie on the quest, turn it up tonight. I'm supersonic vibes, I'm supersonic vibes. Check it out, my flow. You'll be so good from my head to toe. Picking up good, you can ride this, yo. If you ain't know, now you know for sure. Check it out, my flow. I bring the style and the big cash though. Make a big moves like 3-5-4. Push I can make it go. Check me out, better know that I'm that thing. Say my name, yeah, you hear a golden ring. Obviously, shit, put my name down on it. Oh, that comes from my
Make you move. She show you how she do. I bet you like it.
They don't get it, I'ma have to repeat it. Let's go, la 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 la. My intuition tell me that I am that chick. My intuition tell me that I need this clip. I strike a pretty pose, then the boys they click. My intuition tell me, my intuition tells. My shot, I can look supernova.
Hey!
See, I figure for the guys. Wrap me up, a porcelain baddie. Feminine.
Play the bridge. Okay, I try not to play whole songs because I want everybody to like have a shot. I will play a little bit of the bridge. I want to hear it.
She show you how she do.
Where's it?
Where you hear a
Okay.
cause I'm living this stuff.
Where's it? Here.
Intuition tell. The truth is out, not backing out. You know I'm born to be the maddest. My intuition tell me that I am that chick. My intuition tell me that I need this click. I strike a pretty pose, then the boys they click. My intuition tell me, my intuition tell.
Can everybody put their hands together? Give some applause to Intuition, to the Piggy Music Group team. You guys literally ate the house down, Boots. Like ain't nothing left of the house. You guys chomped the whole thing. Literally just one note for y'all. So I believe this is Case's voice right here in the first chorus. I'm making moves. I love how white it is. You need one more layer in the middle. It's not cutting enough. I want to hear that I'm making moves. Like, give me a clean layer in the middle, and then what's in there can be the sides. Other than that, I love it. Amazing job. Of course, it's going to the playlist. You guys are like losing your minds over it. I am as well. It is so good. I am so excited about you piggies and what you guys are creating and what you guys are going to keep creating. This is so lit. I love how much the chat loves you guys. It's so amazing. Great job. Wow. And let's go ahead and listen to another song. We have sorry, I can't type. And this is called I Can't Let Go, and this is by Redstone Geeko. Ignore the tags say rock. I don't know why the computer thought that's what it is. You know, sometimes the tags, you know, I think they're AI, so sometimes they're right, sometimes they're not. Basically, it's orchestral alt. I see why it's confused. Few things to note. I'm somewhat, bad at singing. You know, you're not bad at humor. You're funny. Taking vocal lessons, that's okay. You know, we're all growing here. And there's the lyrics. Let's go ahead and listen to I Can't Let Go. I have to stop for a second. You have a rub right there. Sorry, and let me find it. 17 seconds? Yeah, right there. Little bit of a rub. Check your bass, check your piano, check your strings. There is one note in there that is fighting.
We were gone before we started. If only I could let go. Maybe your word hurt less, and I could be free. I just can't stop myself from overthinking. All these ideas stuck in my head, and million words I wish I said. I can't go. I can't go. 'Cause if I could, I would already be. I would I can't let it go, 'cause if I could, I would already be out of here. I thought
Awesome. Great job. I totally understand kind of like the fear of submitting, when you're still working on your vocals and you're improving. Like, great job. I really appreciate you for doing that. I really love the arrangement of your song. The strings sound beautiful. The piano sounds really, really nice. And I understand why I said it's rock. It's kind of almost giving like a verse of a Queen song just in the instrumentation. So I understand why it thought that. Now, as far as, you already know that your vocals, like, you just need to take a little bit more vocal lessons. Just a question for you. I wonder if this vocal range is correct for you. I can hear you kind of struggling to reach some of the low notes. Maybe it's potentially a little bit too low. I would really just run some exercises with your coach to try to find your optimal, like, 3 to 5 notes. Everybody has them, right? Where your voice is just flowing out the easiest, the best. And obviously we all want to expand and grow, but you might just want to like find that sweet spot first and work within it, and then you can expand later. So, and then another suggestion I was just going to have is while you're working on your singing, obviously I can see your production is more advanced than your singing. You might want to just work with some other singers as a producer, as a songwriter, so you can keep honing those skills, but you have like a little bit more of a skillful vocal to work with. And that way you can practice your vocal editing a little bit better, your vocal layering, your effects throws, all the things you're mixing. So that's just a few ideas for you, but really great job submitting, and let me know if you guys would like to PL. Oh, they say, I'll try a few other takes to find which sounds best too. That always is really important. I'm curious how you record yourself too. Like, do you sing like a verse at a time, maybe the whole chorus at a time? I'm just guessing, I wasn't there when you recorded it, but in my method, what I do always is I sing in chunks. Oh my God, I'm gonna beat this into your guys' brains in my vocal production course. All I ever talk about is singing in chunks. But for professional recording, even like super singers, like amazing singers, always sing in chunks because it just gives you more precision and control. So you might want to just like, instead of doing 5 lines at a time, do 1 and do it on loop and do it really well. That might be a really, really good idea. So, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 PLs. 4 PLs. I don't see 5, but that is okay. Still amazing job submitting. And let's go ahead and listen to another song. We're gonna have Shouldn't Have Hurt Me. This is by Nick, and it's got a singer on it, Victoria. oh, sorry, I can't read. Not the first time I've submitted this song recording, but you haven't played it yet. Well, there you go. I'm gonna now. I'd love to know what artists you think this song of mine could be good for. Someone suggested in your Discord group that if this was placed with the right artist, they thought it could do really well. All right, let's listen.
You shouldn't have hurt me. You shouldn't have hurt me.
Love the bass.
You shouldn't have hurt me. You shouldn't have put the gun to my head. You shouldn't have hurt me. You shouldn't have lied. 'Cause we'll both break down and cry. You shouldn't have hurt me. That's suicide. Now I'm burning up inside.
Fun.
You shouldn't have hurt me. You shouldn't have hurt me.
I love this. I think it's giving like a 90s, like 1995 Euro house dance vibe. I'm really, really living for it. I love the vocal too. There's literally only one spot where I need you to tune her. I need you to tune her so bad. Let me find this spot. She sounds amazing other than this. It was where she goes like high and does the ooze. Let me find it. This. Please tune this. The whole thing's just really flat. Just in that spot. Otherwise, it's like, great. So, all right, let's talk about just pitching songs in general. So, I will be 100% honest with you guys, as I always am. There is no pitch game in the world existing outside of Asia. You can pitch songs in Korea, Japan, China, Hong Kong, other Asian countries, like Malaysia. You cannot pitch in the US, UK. I'm not sure about Europe. I'm not necessarily like expert on that, but pop pitch game died like over 10 years ago. Like people just don't pitch songs to artists because artists write their own songs. They want to be a part of them. Trust me. Literally, there's a reason I'm not trying to write for Lady Gaga, even though I could. Like, she's not going to take it. Like, she's not. So, what you want to do is you want to find other opportunities for your songs that are not K-pop, J-pop, etc. Something like this, for example, this I think could do really great in film TV. Film TV is really cool because it takes all kinds of music, right? Especially if this was a show set in the 90s and they needed like a club, like somebody said gay club. I was like, ooh, yeah, like, you know, they're in the 90s in the gay club. Like this could be a fantastic song in that scene. So I personally would go more for film TV route, establish those relationships for all of your songs, because especially Nick, I know you do different styles of music, and that's really, really good for film TV because like I said, they look for anything and everything. So that's what I would do. And let me see if people are PLing. I see one PL, I see another PL, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, you guys love the song. I mean, I agree, it sounded great. So let's go straight into the playlist.
Piggies of the week, another
Where the Piggy
eaters.
sing comes from. Kim, one of our community members, one of our piggies, sing it. I used to sing it on the streams. I'd be like, Piggies of the week and other eaters. And then he literally like made a song out of it. It's just amazing. So, all right, let's go ahead and listen to the next song, which is going to be Butterfly. And this is by Mikhail Diora. And this is their Instagram. We got a fatty waveform. Let's go. very cool. Immediately, a few thoughts. So first of all, this track is like over compressed. It's too loud. I'm gonna guess, and I think I'm really right, what happened here. So imagine all of the tracks of this song, like let's say this is them, right? Like these ones. Imagine they're all like really, really loud, and then they're feeding into the master, and then the master is like, you know, because it's like trying to pour too much water into a glass. It's gonna start spilling out, and that's the distorted kind of compressed sound that you're hearing. So the very first thing that you need to do is just do a headroom reset. This is something I teach in my music producer crash course, on sale this week. Link is in the description, by the way. You guys had to do a little pluggy plug. But yeah, this is one of the principles that I teach in the mixing module, is basically when you have volume creep. So when your track just ends up getting too loud as you're working on it, you just need to turn everything down. You grab all of your tracks and you turn them down like 5 to 12 dBs, like depending on how egregious it is. This, I would turn up like 10 dBs off the get. Now, next thing I want to talk about is the EQ of the vocals. So you have a beautiful voice, reminded me of Frank Ocean. I like absolutely love this style of singing. However, I don't like how you're mixing yourself, because especially for a male vocalist, masculine sounding vocalist, I feel like you're EQing out all of your like warmth in the lower mids. You're doing like this kind of dip, and you're really, really increasing the frequencies up top, which is good. You know, all of the frequencies right here in the highs and uppers, I call those brighteners, and I go like really deep into this in my courses and stuff. But you have to be a little bit careful with them, because if you turn this down too much and you turn this up too much, what you end up getting is a tinny sound. And this is what I'm hearing like severely in this vocal. So what I want to do is just tame your highs. You don't want to make it like dull like this, but just tame them down a little bit, and definitely bring up a little bit of what you got going on in the lower mids. But yeah, I just feel like mostly the mixing things are like really letting down this track. And if you work on all of those things, it's gonna make it a lot better. So yes, and you have to mix into a limiter. I mean, you don't have to mix into a limiter, Robert, but it does help. You know, if you turn everything down and you just put a limiter on the master bus, it's still loud, so you're getting that like feedback. Oh, it sounds loud, it sounds commercial, but all of your individual tracks are not like slamming into that limiter. So Mela does thing says, my problem is the opposite. A low-key EQ too much of the lower ends. Yeah, you know, you have to find that right balance. It is challenging. Like, I won't lie to you guys, it takes like developing your ear a little bit. But also though, I don't know if all of you guys have my free vocal plugin preset. Basically what I did is a couple of weeks ago, I made this free vocal chain for lead vocals that's using all free third-party plugins, right? Because everybody here is using a different DAW, and I was like, let me just make something using all free third-party plugins, so literally you guys can reconstruct it on your end. Anybody can use it. If you don't have that, let me give you the link. Let me do it, because it's really, really good. There was an artist that sent me their vocals on Instagram. Like, by the way, all of you guys are welcome to do that. But they sent me their vocals in a DM, like what they sounded like before and then what they sounded like after. And I was gagged. It sounded so much better. It sounded so good. And like, I knew this chain was great, but like, it's great to hear it on another person's vocal, you know, not just my own. So yeah, I just put the link in the chat. Go ahead and just grab that. It's totally free. Like, grab it, use it. Let me know in the DMs if you guys like it, if it sounded good on your voice. This would be just a good starting point for you guys, because I know it is hard to just like set all of the settings for EQ, for compressor, for effects. And yeah, this is your settings for your clean vocal, and then it's also effects. So it's also verb, doubler, and delay. So go ahead and grab that. And I believe this was the last song of our free-for-all. So amazing job, guys. I'm gonna take like a tiny break. I really have to pee. And then we're gonna go into our next segment. So stick around. I will be right back. I'm back, guys. I realized this whole time I had like no lip gloss on. I was sitting here with these pale lips. I'm back. I'm back. So, all right, let's go ahead and listen to some music. I think it is time for us to do a little bit of a verified moment. So, this is for Boombox members who have a little verified check mark next to them. I will show it to you guys that don't know what this is. So yeah, for example, here's a verified member. They're bronze level member because the little star is bronze. Here's another one who is gold. This is Aton. Yeah, so what we do in this segment is we listen to specifically verified members' music. You can become verified, any of you guys can. There's a link for that in the description, but let's go ahead and take a look at Aton's song, because I believe here's our only gold member, because we already listened to Halal. So new pop type track. Okay, check out the bridge. All right, I will skip forward to the bridge after I listen to a little bit of the verse chorus, and let's check it out. On the piano. I like it. That's so good. Let's go to the bridge. That's beautiful, Aton. It's great. I love it. Okay, lots of thoughts. So I saw Robert say this in the chat, and I fully agree. I think some of the percussion is a little bit too forward. I believe, my friend, you are going to the Alina Smith School of Percussion. You're making everything so loud, so forward, so attacky. But remember, you don't make the electronic K-pop pop stuff that I do. You, I feel like, need to texturize some of your drums in a little bit more of a vintage way. Different than what I do. So I'll give you some examples. I want to go to the verse here. Okay, so your hat. I love the sound of it. I just think you need a little bit of verb, like a little nice plate, and it does need to be softer, I think. Okay, your rim. Also, I think I would do a little bit of reverb, maybe even combine it with something else, something like that gives it a little bit of a swoosh, maybe a shaker under it. I'm not 100% sure. Just play around with it. I also like your kick. What I would do is I would layer your kick. Because again, this is like an Alina hip hop pop kick. For your song, take an acoustic kick. Take like a normal, not too bottom heavy acoustic kick, layer it on top of this, spread it wide so it has a little bit of that acoustic feeling. But your arrangements are always so interesting, musically so stunning. I love this. I'm excited about this. And I have a specific task I want to give you. And Piggy's group, if you're here, I would love for you guys to collaborate with Aton on a K-pop song. So I would love to do almost like, do you remember when Girls' Generation did their like, I think it was Lionheart, right? Is that what it was called? It was like a Motown inspired album and it had these vintage textures and sounds in it. I would love to do something almost like, not exactly that, but like a combination of more of a K-pop top line, like think K-pop girl group or boy group, but instrumentation that's a little bit more classical leaning, not like classical music. Classic is what I'm trying to say. Like what Aton does. I think that would be really, really interesting and would be a pitch that many other people could never pull off. But you guys have Aton with this crazy musicality that he does. So if you accept the challenge, that is your challenge for the next stream. But I love it. I saw so many PLs already. So great job. Let's go ahead and add it to the playlist.
Speakers of the week and other eaters.
And let's see if we have any other gold members this week. I also saw somebody asking about benefits of membership. So guys, I'll tell you a little bit about Boombox. Boombox do a lot of really interesting things. So they do these streams, and not just with me, but with a lot of other creators and musicians where, you know, people do live streams every week and on my friend's sides, you know, and everybody has like a little bit of a different style that they focus on. So you go, for example, Fabio in Noise London, he's a little bit more electronic music based. Side, she's very broad. She kind of does anything. In the mix, Michael, he focuses on mixing specifically. So this is very cool. And basically one of the benefits of being verified is that you get a little bit more attention in these streams, a little bit more, I guess, of a chance to be heard, while for other people it is more like how would I say it, luck based. So then there's a lot of really cool tools that Boombox has, like AI stem splitting, works very, very well. AI mastering, you guys have seen me use it on a few of these streams where we have like a very quiet song and I just boost it a little bit, add some limiting on it. Then they also have distribution, you know, sending your song, releasing it to Spotify, Apple Music, all of these things. So, and of course, playlisting, sharing playlists with other people, collaborating on playlists with other people, versions of songs and playlists. So yeah, very cool platform. Check it out. Different tiers have different benefits, but let's go ahead and see. I don't think we have any more gold members. Gold member. I think not. Okay, I did see a silver member. That's the next tier. We have a reverb here with Fancy a Bump. Okay, I'm living. Let's listen. Something they're working on at the moment. Not mixed. That's okay. Just wanted some feedback on arrangement and drums. I got you. This is like a combination of an EDM synth top line and more of a trap beat. I like this. It's interesting. Woo! Ooh. Somebody said they love the Arabic references going on this week. I agree. So, okay, Reverb, I have one overarching thought for you on arrangement. I feel like this track is suffering from a little bit too many ideas. I love the Arabic influences, but right here, for example, in the pre-chorus, we go almost like into rock influences with a guitar, right there. You know, the guitar chords. And then the synths are a little bit EDM, and then in the intro, you know, we have this really like techno EDM synth, and then more of a trap beat. I would love it if you focused a little bit on a direction. For example, if you focused more on the Arabic direction, I would take this flute, right? Is it a flute? I don't think it is a flute. If you guys know what instrument that is, comment in the chat. But I would take that melody, that instrument, I would put it in the intro, and then even here in the verse, I would maybe focus on the trap beat and a little bit more of Arabic influences. Maybe not that exact same melody top line, some other samples in that soundscape. So one of the things that I often do when I'm producing a song is I make myself a set of sounds that I'm kind of like allowed to play with. And listen, you always can be really creative. Like, there's no rules to music making. It is, you know, however, something that people start to expect is like a track giving you certain direction, and you can of course flip it, change it, right? But here it almost feels kind of like, oh, I like this and I like this and I like that, and just kind of like a random combination versus super deliberate changes. So I would advise just making a little sound set for yourself. You know, if you go with more of the techno meets trap style, then make it in that style. If you go more with trap meets Arabic influences, go with that. That's what I do. Let me know if you guys would like to PL. Nick says, yeah, maybe make 3 different songs from it. You always can do that too. Kind of, you don't have to toss things out, like throw them away. You could just be like, okay, like this part of the track should be its own thing, and I'm going to focus on this specifically. So, let me know if you guys are hearing some PLs. I think I saw like 1. Okay, there we go. They're coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let us put it to the playlist.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
Let's see. I think there was another slower member I remember scrolling past. I'm trying not to skip anybody. Oh, okay. Yes, we have Tall. Quick demo I made in college. Nice and simple. Let's go. Let's check it out. Transition. I love the tom. I think it's a little loud. Just the hair. It's just crunching a little. Change. Interesting. Cool synth, the ARP. Okay, I think this is a really cool track. I feel when the kick came in, so it kind of wasn't as impactful as I wanted. I think it's the sample itself. It's a longer sample from what I can hear. It's got a lot of sub, but it doesn't have a lot of cut. So what I would do is I would probably shorten that kick sample and then overlay it with like a kick click, it's what I call it, and just help it cut a little bit through the mix. I also agree with Robert, who said takes a little bit long to get going. Obviously I don't make this like deep house, progressive house, trance genre, so maybe this is good that it's like takes a little while to like kick in, but I would have wanted it to open up a little bit sooner, kind of keep my attention going a little bit. But I felt like it was good. And let me know if you guys would like to BL. I also saw some questions. Let me see. Oh yeah, Sean for president is asking how long the discount on the course will last because they were having trouble buying it. I always forget how long I said it. I think it's till Saturday, so you have a couple of days. I'm sorry you were having trouble with your card. Sasha Boys and Girls says, I don't make music, but I want to make music. You absolutely can. Honestly, you can just start in like a free app like BandLab. Gen Z GZ, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it, says, I don't see the track I posted. You're good. I'm sure it went through. I'm the only one who sees all the tracks. PLs. All right. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey Google, what's a PL? Demon Life. This is something that we do on these streams where we basically give the chat the opportunity to vote on which song they want to put into a special playlist of ours. That's why they comment PL for playlist. Robert says, it's never been easier to start making music. It really is like possible, guys. Like I said it before, I'm going to say it again. I'm kind of like a total, like, what's the word? Like I'm super open, I guess, minded to literally anybody making music. I think anyone can make music, whether you have training, whether you went to music school or not, whether you know anything about it or not. You can just start, and as you get better, you naturally pick things up, right? Don't wait. If you like love music, you want to make music, and things that are stopping you are you're too young, you're too old, you've never done it, you don't know what you're doing, like none of those are valid reasons. You can just start and you get better. So, okay, I see PLs. Let's go ahead and add this track to the playlist.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
And let's see. I think the rest are bronze members. So we'll just go from the bottom. And we have, well, we already listened to Intuition. Amazing song. We have Jesse with I'll Be There with no vocals. Power ballad I wrote last year. I wanted to create something sounded old school love song. I love those. Let's listen. Robert, I see you right after this. Thank you for pinging me. I like that it switches feels to more percussive piano feel. Ooh, the gliding strings, yes. I love it. I love the crunchy guitar underneath the chorus. The whole arrangement just felt really good to me, kind of how it started really slow and then just opened up, with more of the legato piano, then more percussive piano, then adding other elements. I would love to hear this with vocals. I don't know if you do have a vocal melody or if you just wrote the track. I don't know if you are a vocalist, Jesse, or not, but we have a lot of really amazing vocalists in our community. So if you need a vocalist, a top liner to work with, I think somebody would love to work on this track because it sounds really great. In fact, if you guys are not in our Discord server, what are you doing? No, seriously, our Discord is so much fun. It's such a good place too. I feel like everybody's really, really nice in there, and people just love to give each other feedback and help each other with music, collaborate. That's how the Piggies group was born, So I'm putting the link for it in the chat. Go ahead and just join, you guys, and you can meet some of the people from these streams, some of the other people in our community, and start getting some feedback on your music, collabing, and just kind of having a community. Because I say this all the time, it's so important to have a community as an artist, as a musician, because the world is mean, okay? Sometimes fans are not the nicest. Music listeners, they don't understand what artists go through to create even the most simple song. Most people don't understand that if you are doing it yourself, it's not a press of a button in an AI generator. It is a lot of work and studying and emotional toil too, putting yourself out there, being vulnerable. So our community is for you guys to just have a little bit of support and help and just to be seen and heard by other artists. Anyway, Robert, I am so sorry I keep missing you. I'm not doing that on purpose. What is your picture? Why do I keep not seeing it? Also, there's a lot of songs, so I swear it's not on purpose. Where are you, my friend? I'm straining my little eyes over here. Oh, there you go. Okay, you know what it is? Your picture's kind of black and white a little bit, and it just kind of blends in. Next time I return, Robert makes a pink, orange picture. All right. Let's go ahead and listen. New track idea. Plan on adding vocals. Amazing. Let us listen. Tom, you really gave me the nostalgia feels. Yeah, that was really, really good. Yes, it is interesting enough by itself. Great job. I love your tracks. Your tracks are always clean. My only thing I didn't like is the kick click you picked. It was so bright and it's so EDM. I just don't think it fits in. I think the bottom part, the sub of your kick is good. I think look for a non-lin click or just make one yourself. Grab an acoustic kick, put a non-lin verb on it. This is gonna give you that 80s feel that you want. If you want a specific song reference, listen to Heart to Break by Kim Petras. Listen to that, both the snare and the kick. I think you'll find that interesting. But it's great. It's a great track. So are we PLing? Guys, people were asking what PL means. It means playlist. We're adding our favorite tracks to a special playlist. So, okay, I see a PL from Jay. And I see another PL from Danzo. I'm gonna wait for you guys. I'm gonna wait for you guys to PL because I think that was great. I'm looking at the behind the scenes of my stream. It says average view duration is 11 minutes, 11 seconds, 11:11. Guys, make a wish. Let's go. All right, I see lots of PLs for Robert. Great job. I love this track. I think it's great.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
All right, I do believe those were all the silvers. Let's find the next bronze. Just gonna be Kiara, Get Me Out. Resubmitting the song. First song I ever submitted to your stream. Quick recap from version 1. You told me to focus on vocals and learn production slowly through collabs. Working on collabing now. Yes, queen! But just for the song specifically, I wanted to be the one to keep redoing it. It's understandable. So, changed quite a bit from the last time. Oh, all right. With the feedback from Discord, I'm telling you guys, the Discord is popping. It is popping. But yeah, let's listen.
Get me out, I'm stuck in my head. Get me out, I need some help. How long has it been since I left this cave? I've been running away from the truth that I'm too proud to admit I need a break. I said I was okay.
Okay, you have a little bit of rubbing going on. So far, so good. I'm gonna keep it listening. I just had to point it out in this verse between the bass and the guitar chords. Like they are playing slightly wrong notes that are not cohesive with each other. So take a look at that.
It's okay. Get me out, I'm stuck in my head. Get me out, I need some fresh air. Run around in the clouds, forget how it hurts. Coming back down leads to drowning in a sea of regret. Help me stay away. In the blink of an eye, 7 days have passed by.
Yeah, right there. 7 days have passed by. I hear that rub like real loud and clear. Okay, somebody was asking if the vocals are AI. They are not. I actually know Kiara. I occasionally do mentorships where I meet with people live one-on-one, and I have mentored with her, and this is her voice. So no, not AI. I hate that everybody now suspects everybody of being AI. Guys, I've literally been accused of being AI with my own freaking vocals, and like by like fans, like people who don't know, and I'm just like, what is this landscape we live in? Okay, so Kiara, I think it's a great improvement from last time, because I think it was all a cappella last time. I'm pretty sure. I think your vocal sounds really, really good. I think you're mixing it nicely. I like the reverb on it. First and foremost, everything is crunching too much. Remember how I was talking earlier in the stream about how if you turn all your tracks up too much, what ends up happening is like everything is just over compressed. Like if you take all of these tracks here and you go up to 6, dBs, it's just like so much, then your limiter right here is not going to be able to, your master bus is not going to be able to take it. It's going to crunch, it's going to distort, it's going to sound a little bit bad. And that's what I'm hearing here. So take all your tracks, turn them down, and then use a limiter on the master bus to create that loudness that you want. So what I'm gonna suggest is, because I know for you and for a lot of people who are newer, some of you might be like, oh my god, how does a limiter work? How do I set one? I don't even know how to set one. I literally get my free vocal preset. Get that thing. It comes with really, really good settings, and I believe it comes with a limiter. Actually, I might be lying to you guys. I might be lying. Okay, hold on. If I am lying, I literally don't remember anything I have going on these days. It's so funny. If it's not in the vocal preset, then grab this. Hold on. It's by Brainworks. It's a free limiter you can set. Because I was saying it, I was like, wait, I don't think that's, I actually included that. Sometimes I think I'm funny. Hold on, where is this limiter, guys? Oh, now I'm gonna go to, oh, there you go, Master Desk, that's it. All right, sorry about all of that. Get this, it's free. It's a free limiter by Plugin Alliance and Brainworks. And this is, it's not like a ton of options like Ozone or something, but this is gonna help you a lot. So, but yes, Kiara, also what I would love to see is, for the song specifically, is I just want to see the chorus open up a little bit more with drums. I think you have this like kind of more sparse feeling, which I really like in the verse, but then when you go into get me out, I want to hear some drums, right? I want to hear that energy like really go up. So, but I think you're doing an amazing job. I think you're improving so fast, so much. So, really proud of you. Anyway, are we PLing, you guys? Are we adding the song to the playlist? Let me know. I see 1, 2 PLs, 3. I'm gonna wait for you guys. It's giving like 2010s Taylor Swift. It really is a little bit. I really like it. Kiara goes, oh no, I'm not AI, I promise. Like, I know. Ah, crazy. Somebody says, AI sounds pitch perfect. I don't understand how people think like a little bit more imperfect, like human vocals can be AI. I think a lot of people like maybe can't tell really subtle pitch variations. These days, on a lot of music I work on, I just keep so much pitchiness in, just so like people don't accuse me or whoever I'm working with of being an AI. It's a bizarre freaking world we live in, you guys. Okay, I see lots of PLs. Let's go ahead and add this song.
Speakers of the week and other eaters.
And then let's find another bronze member. And this is gonna be Kaz with Bad News. Demo with 2 hooks. Okay. I sent this last stream, took your suggestion, making the hook, emphasize the lyric bad news. I made a lot of other changes. Okay, I love the resubmissions with the changes. I also have another chorus idea. Okay, let's listen to both the choruses, guys, and we can vote on which one we like better. So, let us check it out. I remember this song, it's sickening.
These days I can never win, and I wanna look past all the evidence that I'm at the end of my rope, watching everything go while I cover each hope that I'm severing. Back when everything looked like it never be broken, dark thoughts, they were never in motion, taking their time at the back of my mind. I just wanna rewind, but they come alive, come alive. They say don't wait, but I never really wanted to believe that. Choices I made are the reason that I'm headed for a relapse. I can't explain away all the memories I wish I didn't keep, and I could let it go, but I would never really know if anything ever wanted was a promise I could keep it. If everything stays the same, would you remember these times at the end of your life, and what would it take to change?
Good.
All the nothing inside and the state of your mind. It's true, I chose to lose. Got no excuse, 'cause all of you do is bad news.
I think that's good. I remember this because this has been like a month or something, but I think you had like lyric here, and then I was like, hey, you need to like repeat something and make hooks. It's good. It's good. I really like it. Let's listen to the other chorus at 320, and let's see which one we like better, guys.
When you're reliving your life, looking back on your time, 'cause no one can stay the same. After everything dies, you will never rewind that news. Nothing inside and the state of your mind is true. Bad news. Always new. All you do is bad news.
I like the first first one. It's not even a question. It's interesting with hooks. So with hooks, it's like an interesting balance you have to strike, right? If you repeat something too much, it's kind of becomes like, oh, it's just one word over and over. So, that much, I was like, nah. But the other one where you had, I chose to lose, God no. It was catchy enough, but it had a little bit of that lyric texture of the change up that caught my ear more. So like, I know I said I was going to put this up for vote. Like you guys can, of course, give your opinions, but this was a very strong yes for the first chorus for me. So I thought you did a really great job, Kaz. This is a very good song. Two could be an outro or something. You know what? I really like that idea. You could even do it in the intro. What, Kiara? I forgot. I already forgot. Let's see. Yeah, you go. Bad news. Bad news. Like, I probably wouldn't do it as much for an intro. I think it's a lot. Maybe break. Bad news. And then for an outro maybe as well. And maybe for an outro you could even do like a big gang vocal on the O. That could be really, really cool. Who said that? That was a really good idea. A really awesome song. Yes, I agree. You guys still talking about AI? Ugh. Oh, yes. Jay said that about the outro. I really agree. Ralph John says, this is a bot. PL. I agree. I love Corvid says, I love this too. Okay, I see so many PLs. What's the name of the guy? His name is Kaz Benson right there. It's right under my picture. He's very talented. So let's go ahead and add Kaz's song to the October.
Because of the week and other eaters.
Okay, guys, I think it is time for another free for all. This is gonna be a little bit shorter than the last time, but go ahead, spam your songs names in the chat for anybody new. So in a free for all, literally people can just like put in their song's name, spam it as many times as they want. They're allowed, and basically I will pick ones at random and listen to them at random, and it's like a luck based thing. So if you have submitted a song for this stream, right now is your time to spam to your heart's content, spam away, put in the name of the song, and I'm gonna wait for you guys to do that. Just make myself a little bit more comfortable. Oh yeah, also I'm seeing people commenting on Kaz's song. First is better. First chorus for sure. Yeah, first. Okay, amazing. I didn't notice that before. Ralph said yes, first chorus. All right, let me pick some songs here. Oh my god, you guys are going so fast. Okay, I picked one. Picked another one. Okay, I got another one. Got one more. All right, I'll take one more. One more. Okay, got one. Thank you for your spam. You can now stop spamming. And let's go ahead and check out what we got here. Okay, first song is called Wheezy. It's by Austin, I think it's his name. And the lyrics, beautiful. I always like it when you guys include the lyrics so we can have something to look at, read while we're listening. And let's check it out.
How they living life like a movie scene? What's it worth to you, kid? What's it worth to be? Woo! Chasing a thing that you never seen. In the dark, trying to believe. Whoa, and he said, rock star lifestyle might not make it. President got him in the White House naked.
Ooh,
Looked at
damn.
the clock and it said right now, buy a pound, break it down, blow it like trial. Kick on them doors till we break that shit down, yeah. Let me try, now it's burn this bitch down, yeah. Make $1 million just to throw it around. Get on the television so they all remember me. I'ma make the bass now, blocking out they small talk. I don't think I can stop the diamonds in the wristwatch. I've been up for 3 days, I don't wanna calm down. Living life the hard way, it's too late to change now. But trust me dog, you gon' get it figured out. You brave as fuck for going down a different route. It's the stage of life where you gon' search.
This is really sickening. God, what is the artist? The little one, the little one. What do I say? He was in the Jungkook song 3D. Jack Harlow, is that his name? You guys know how like familiar I am now with these like pop rap type guys. Not too familiar, but this reminds me of his music, and this sounds really, really good. I really love just the chill vibes. I love the lyrics. Like some of these lyrics are like saying some things, and I really, really like that. And yeah, your vocal sounds great. The guitar sounds great. And honestly, it's sick. It's sick. If you haven't released this yet, release it. I am really, really enjoying it. So let me know if you guys would like to PL Austin's song. $24 gold, and yeah, also yes. I had an artist I worked with for a while who was always like wanting to do these like, I don't know what to call it, like pop rap guys with like a lot of emotion vibes. And I was always kind of listening to these guys as a reference and being like, how do I make him sound like this? So yeah, super sick. All right, let's add it straight to the playlist. And off we go. All right, and let's check out a song called Broken Friendship. And this is by Bagel. Love the name. Let's listen.
I don't know what happened. I don't know why you suddenly changed. But all I know now are your true colors. I don't know if you were pressured to change, but what you did was still wrong. One day you decided to start ignoring us. I get that friends fight sometimes, but your insults echo through the wind chimes. You were just a bad influence. We are lucky that we got out when we did. You would always act like a kid. Your true intentions you hid. And all of a sudden you think I just forgive you. Thought I could just forget, but what you did I could never forgive and forget. All that you did, you destroyed our friendship. You created a broken friendship.
This one is giving a little AI, isn't it, guys?
You asked for us to be friends again, but trust with you I can never regain. You don't need.
It's good. I'm gonna be honest, this one is potentially giving AI. What do we think? Gen Z says that's AI. JC the God says AI for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, you guys. Yeah, I do believe this is AI. So no PL for AIs. Nope. All right. Yeah, Jay says it's AI. I can tell from the writing. Yeah, we're kind of, things are just like not internally rhyming and not going with the melody that well. Yep. Next. Let's go to the next one. And the next one is going to be... Okay, I'm so excited about this. Plucks Be Plucking by Josta. First time catching a stream. That's what's up. Hey, and thank you so much for following on Instagram. Little idea started working on vocals, our placeholder. That's okay. Oh, like a splice sample. Cool. Would love to hear your input. Also, is it too disco for K-pop pitch? Well, let's listen. Let's find out.
Up on
short idea. You know, I really like this idea. I don't think it's too disco for K-pop. There definitely are moments like this with certain groups in K-pop and J-pop also as well, although the top line would be a little bit different. This is very Western sounding top line. Yeah, I think you definitely can develop it. Just a couple of things off the bat. I'm not gonna really jump into mixing critiquing because it's just an idea. I felt like the strings were just a little bit too loud, and definitely the overall volume. I think you're just over crunching your master. And listen, like sometimes my masters, they also look like a flat waveform, but baby, they do not sound like a flat waveform. Like if you're gonna like overload your master, you kind of need to know what you're doing. It's safer to just turn your tracks down and just crank your limiter. It's just gonna sound better. But I think this is a really cool idea, and I would absolutely love to hear a fuller version. And of course, also, if you are looking, I don't know if you are a vocalist, Josta. If you're not, if you're looking for vocalists, definitely come say hi in Discord, because we have a lot of vocalists in there that you can collaborate on this track with. I will again put the Discord link into the chat for anybody who's not in there. It is a very cool, supportive community where you guys can meet other musicians. So highly recommended. So, okay. Also, because one of those songs was AI, somebody said we need a replacement. We will roll for a little replacement, guys. I was thinking kind of the same thing, because I didn't want to give the AI a slot. So we will do that, but let's listen to the others. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't call out whether we were PLing Plugs Be Plucking or not. Let me know if we're PLing. But yeah, we will go through all my selections and then we will pick like one last song just to replace that AI song. Oh, they're looking for a vocalist. Awesome. Yes. Pop in the Discord. Say hi. All right. Yes, I see PLs. All right. Sorry, guys. I got like a little bit discombobulated. I did things out of order.
Because of the week and other eaters.
Here we go. Next song is called Popular. New to your streams? Well, thank you for being here so much. Love your videos. Thank you. Upcoming artists with no songs out yet. That's okay. A lot of people also are just growing. This track is something I made with a friend. I handled the vocal mixing and sang, and they did most of the instrumental. Okay. I wonder how do you say Iroha? Is that how you would say? Because from Spain. Iroha, probably. Sorry in advance. No, it's okay. Let's listen. I love this. It's sickening. This is sickening. I really like this. Popular. Let's go. So good. Yeah, this is really, really good. I feel like your vocals sound so good for, you're like, I'm a beginner, I don't know anything. Like I don't know, like you're sounding really good. The only thing I would say, and this is a suggestion, this is not like a fix, because your vocals remind me a little bit of Pink Panthers, and also I just think it would really fit your tone. Maybe play around with format shifting on your voice. And also kind of for this song, it's almost giving like a cute, like it's a cute vibe, but it's also like badass at the same time, right? Wrong plugin. So you could use something like Lil Ultra Boy and just literally shift the format like a little bit like that, and it would give it like a little bit of that kind of childlike quality that with the right delays and verbs, it could kind of enhance how like slightly like more processed and cool it sounds. That's just a creative suggestion though. I felt like as far as your guys' mix, the vocals and the instrumental were just like crowding each other just a bit. Nothing was bad. It really felt great when it opened up into the chorus. I was like, ooh, I'm living. But I think if you guys just really worked on the mix a little bit more together, the instrumental and the vocals, I think it could like really open up and be like super gorgeous. So I really loved it though. Let me know if you guys are PLing or what. Oh, I don't think they're here. Everybody's like, Iroha, where are you? Yeah, people are loving this. Super good song. I think Piggy contender, to be honest. Piggy of the week, but yeah, fantastic.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
And we have, what do we have? We have one more song, and then after that we're gonna re-roll for our replacement for it. You know what? No, I feel like re-rolling now. Let's re-roll right now for a replacement for the AI song. Everybody spam your song's name. Spam, 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 and pick one. I just kind of felt like doing that. Okay, I'm already seeing some come in, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. I want to be fair. I want to give everybody a chance. Give everybody a chance. Okay. Oh my god, you guys are going so fast. My eyes are blurring. Okay, I got one. All right, let's see. This song is called After the Fire. It's by Ethic. Amazing. All right. I'm so glad you love the sessions and think they're useful. Only just started producing. That's okay. Learning a lot. Of course, that's okay. Would like to know what you think of the song in general. Anything to change, especially in the mix. Having trouble writing top line. First part of the chorus, any advice? Okay, let's listen to it. Oops. Really like this. Yeah, I really just love how it develops. It felt so nice and natural, and how it opened into the chorus, and how you changed the chorus chords in the chorus as well midway. It really lifted and elevated it. I feel like you have really great instincts for production. As far as the mix, it's not bad at all for a beginner. I do think the kick could cut through a little bit more. I think the snare could cut through a little bit more. I also think the hats, I didn't even notice where the hats were at. I think they need to be wider and brighter. Let me just check. Yeah, Yeah, they're a little kind of they've got that kind of muted quality. I think if they were a little bit brighter, it might just open up everything a little bit more. I think also stereo image can be something interesting to play with here. Everything feels a little bit middle heavy, like as far as the width of your track. I think opening up some of the synths, some of the arps, a little bit more to the side, maybe having panning movement would be really, really good here. Honestly, Robert, if you're still here, maybe help them out. It's a very similar style to you. And I know you know how to mix, but yeah, this is really cool. I did hear top line stuff. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but I think you need really melodic, a little bit higher in the register stuff on the top line. Like, let's see, what was I hearing? I'm like ad-libbing and riffing and singing the first things that come to mind, but like just emotional, wider spanning intervals, higher melodies, I think would be really cool here. But yeah, really dope. So let me know if you guys would like to PL After the Fire. Prod by, oh my god, I can't read. SX Me, sorry, 89. It's coming to the wire a little bit here. We've got one more song to listen to after this, and then we're gonna pick Piggy of the Week, which I want you guys to stick around for. SB, hi. Let's see. Did we get PLs? Okay, I see PLs. Yeah, it definitely could be like a K-pop type of thing, for sure. Somebody said that. I agree. Piggies of the Week and other eaters. And then we have one more track. One more. And this one is called I Know You Wanna. Is this a bop or a chop? Should I release it? Well, let's find out, Case. Let's do it.
Slut me out, slut me out, slut me out.
I know you wanna
Slut me out, scream and shout, get loud every time you come around.
It's so sick.
I know you wanna
Oh, yeah. No, it's sick. It's sickening. Come on. You have to release it. Guys, Kay said, is this a bop or chop? What kind of question is that? Are you being coy? Are you being coy with us? Yeah, release this anthem right now and play it in all the gay clubs so I can like throw it back. And by throw it back, I mean think about it, because you're not gonna catch me at the club like ever. I love it. I think it's great, and I saw already so many PLs. So, Case, it's sick. You should release it. Piggies of the Week and okay, guys, let us pick Piggy of the Week. And I think this one is definitely a contender. I know you wanna. We just played it. So I'm gonna make a little poll. I'm gonna make a little poll for us. And you guys can vote on who can be Piggy. All right, let's see. Who voice is going. Y'all know how it is. After I talk for 2 hours, it's like, it's done, guys. It's over for me. So we have I Know You Wanna that we just had. Then we're gonna have Popular from a few songs ago. And then we are also gonna have I Am So Sorry. I'm gonna recall the name of the song. Oh, it's because it didn't have like a name yet. Synthwave by Robert. I really, really like that. And since we heard I Know You Wanna just now, let's listen to Synthwave. And then we have After the Fire. Oh, you guys can't hear? Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Sorry guys. I'll have to replay Robert's song. My bad. And then we have Synthwave. I'm in an 80s mood today, guys. And then I totally messed up, you guys. I literally meant to play Popular and I didn't. So here goes Popular too. Oops. Okay, guys, I'm all kinds of mess. Let's go. Let's do it again. I keep pressing on all the wrong buttons.
I roll her. I count the calories at 13. With my fingers on my throat unseen. Hid away when they talk pretty, cause I was never in the scene. I switched to smile in the mirror. Brush my hair till it look cleaner. Try to be the perfect girl, but no one else I was you. Baby tears on my crystal cheeks. I fake a laugh so they don't see. I wear makeup to look alive. Even when I cry every night, I scroll for hours wishing I was her. I'd pray to be enough in this.
Oh, you guys love this song. I mean, yeah, she's sickening. It's sickening. I love it. And this is the song you guys chose. So, congratulations. You are Piggy of the Week. Iroha. Absolutely sickening. You crushed it. And okay, for anybody who was asking about if they didn't get picked, what happens? So we have another stream coming up in a couple of weeks. You can just resubmit your song or submit a different song. It's up to you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. As always, I love you all. Just a couple of housekeeping things. Discord channel is available and open for everybody. If you guys need a little bit of extra help and you weren't able to get it from me, listen, some of these people, as you heard, are extremely good at music. So go join the Discord right there. Link is in the chat. And you can ask people for feedback. And we have really nice, really kind community members that are going to help you out. So, and of course, one more time, my course is currently on sale for 30% off. I have a link for that in the description. So if you guys want to get a little bit better at mixing, production, it has 99 tips that are designed to improve like the problem areas I often hear displayed on these streams. So anyway, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for submitting your music. Thank you for making your music. It is important. It matters. And I will see you next time. Bye.